Jackal McGob, everybody. I got me a donation from Mr. Danny Allen, right? David Allen, I'm sorry. David wanted me to put Shotgun Messiah, Second Coming versus the first JACKYL album. Now let me explain something. I did this horrendous, I'm not even going to bring it up. Let's just say I did a track by track yesterday that was mind-numbing, boring. I hated it. And then when I got this from David Allen, I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to do this, man. And then I'm doing this, and I'm like, damn, this rocks. This ain't bad. I mean, I wouldn't go out and buy it, but it's not bad. At least it rocks. You know? It's not all over the place like what I did yesterday. So let's do this. Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. Cool song. It was cool. Versus Stand Alone. It rocks, but it loses. I give that to Shotgun Messiah. I did see JACKYL live open for Ted Nugent like, 3-4 years ago. Next, Red Hot. Not crazy about the bridge on this song, but it still rocks. Versus Dirty Little Mind. Not getting into the voice. The voice kind of annoys me. But it rocks, but it still loses. Next, Nobody's Home. Catchy rockin' tune. I dug it. Versus Down on Me. This is AC/DC-ish intro. Not bad, but I'm going to go again with Shotgun Messiah. Alright, next. Living Without You. The putrid power ballad. Don't like it at all. Versus When Will It Rain? It's whatever, but it rocks and it wins. So I'm giving one to JACKYL. Alright, next. Heartbreak Boulevard. I like this one a lot. It's a really cool tune. Versus Redneck Punk. Cool tune as well. Rockin' and I'm going to give it to JACKYL again. Alright, next. I Want More. Cool riff and cool structure to the song. I dug it. Versus The Lumberjack. Well, we all know this one. It's kind of like a novelty song. It's not like I hate it, but it's not like I like it either. It loses. Alright, next. Trouble. Another rockin' tune. Cheesy in spots, but I still dig it. Going against Reach For Me. It's not horrible, but it loses. Alright, next. Ride the Storm. Kind of ballady. Does nothing for me. Versus Back Off Brother. Not a fan of this either, but it is better, so I'll give it to JACKYL. Next, I Want to Know. Cool tune. It's rockin'. Cool groove. Versus Brain Drain. Starts off, it kind of sounds like that stupid Extreme song, Get the Funk Out. But it gets better. It does get better. But it still loses. Alright, next. Babylon. Not a fan. Sounds like Faster Pussycat. Yeah, I know. What is it? The New York Dolls song. I just don't like it. I don't like the New York Dolls either. Versus Just Like a Devil. Rockin' tune, meat and potatoes, rock and roll. It wins. Alright, finally now, David. The Shotgun Messiah had 2 extra songs. So I'm not going to count the last 2 songs because, you know, here's the last song. Free. I don't care for it, but it still rocks. Versus She Loves My Cock. This is another novelty one. And I hate those songs that it's like this riff and a singing and then the same riff and singing. Sometimes it works, but most times it doesn't. And here it doesn't. So Shotgun Messiah in the end and won that one. Shotgun Messiah got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And JACKYL got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you go, David Allen. I appreciate it, man. I may not go out and buy it. I may not be a fan of this. But at least it rocks. You know? I'll give it that. And there were some cool tunes. I ain't going to deny. It was alright. So thank you, David Allen. And everybody out there, and thank you for watching, everybody out there. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And bang, bang, pizza skulls. I haven't said that in a long time. The notification bell. And like the video, please. And stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em a gob. Check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast with the Podcast Kings. And also the YouTube page where you have a link to the podcast and YouTube page right down there in the description. So join the greatest podcast ever. According to Science.com, God and Satan. It's their favorite podcast. It'll be yours too. Check it out. Link is below.